got Judith Reilly, first of all, who has written, I've got all the books, Killing State. She's to my immediate left. We then have Unbroken by Madeline Black, followed by Lucy Foley and The Hunting Party. And last but very much not least, Alexandra Sokoloff. Have I said that correctly?
That's right.
Yes, brilliant. And Huntress Moon, which is one of a series of 6 so far. So those are our authors. Just to kick things off a little bit, the really obvious question that you ask authors, I think. Tell us about your individual journeys in becoming writers. So I don't know who wants to start us off with that one.
Never thought I would be a writer, but theater is the most amazing training to be a writer because you learn everything with a live audience about story. I majored in theater in college, started writing, and writing is great because your characters walk out on stage and then you realize you're God, and it's all up from there. And after university, I went to Los Angeles, knew nothing about the film business, to break into the film industry, and because I didn't know anything about it, it was very easy for me to do. I was a screenwriter for 10 years until I snapped and wrote a novel, and that was like being let out of prison. So I've written, oh my God, I don't even know. I have a 6-book series, I have some supernatural thrillers, I've done some erotic romance, I've done nonfiction, and I'm also screenwriting again because my series has been bought for television and I'm doing the adaptation. So that's my writing journey.
So I actually came to writing from reading, I would say. I always loved books, studied at Durham, just down the road. Then went into the publishing industry to work there because I was like, just how can I work with books all day? So I was an editor, and I think it was probably working in the industry that in a way took some of the mystique out of the publishing process and made it kind of less intimidating. So I was very aware that the sort of glossy hardbacks that you saw on the shelf when you went into the bookstore weren't how those manuscripts started at all, and actually they started out as a Word document on someone's computer that needed a lot of work, and I think that kind of gave me the courage to have a go myself. It is a horrible thing though, writing a book secretly in the publishing industry, because it is it's a bit of a cliche that everyone is secretly writing a book, and I would go into editorial meetings and someone would say, you know, epic kind of time slip fiction, which I was writing at the time, is just totally dead, and I would just want to go home and delete everything on my computer. So that was quite hard, but no. So I think it gave me, in a way, a great understanding of the industry. I have learned that it is impossible to edit your own books. You know, I thought, oh, it'd be easy. I've been an editor. Not the case at all. You need a really good editor. So that's me.
Yeah, mine is a bit of an interesting journey because I never intended to be a writer, but I shared my story online for the first time nearly 5 years ago with an organisation called the Forgiveness Project, and most of their events take place in London, and there was one taking place in Glasgow near where I live. Marina said, you know, where this school is, I said it's 2 minutes away. So I heard a woman speak called Marion Partington, and her sister Lucy had been murdered by Rose and Fred West. And I bought her book, and inside she wrote, "Now you must speak." And somehow that night I just thought, I could write my story down, I could speak as well, which is what I now do. And I literally saw all the words in my head, and I just feel like I vomited my book out. I just literally, in about 8 weeks, all the words had been written, and just, you know, I felt like I was a typewriter, that I was coming from someplace else. So I am an author, and I do sit here, but I've never intended to write. I do feel a little bit like an imposter at times. I'm not sure if I'll ever write another book, but yeah, that's my journey.
I was a journalist for a couple of decades, and worked for the Sunday Times and Channel 4 News and Newsnight, and then moved from London to Northumberland, set up a blog which went viral. Off the back of that, I wrote a book called Wife in the North, about what it is to be wife and mother, and bereavement and compromises required by marriage. And then I wrote another book called A Year of Doing Good, where I did a good deed a day for a year to see if it made me a better person,
Wow.
and it didn't. True. And moreover, I sort of lost my faith in God during it, because I thought I figured out sort of, you know, all the science behind altruism and why people would do good. Anyway, so I'm basically interested in morality and mortality, I suppose. And then I wrote a thriller called Killing State. Couldn't get a publisher for it, so I brought it out myself. And then, very fortunately, some very big name writers very kind to me, got it into W.H. Smith's Travel in the train station and airports, and it got some national publicity, so I got a 2-book deal off the back of that. And my second book comes out, it's basically this year, but it's actually going to be in January. So people last year when I was at Newcastle Noir were really kind to me when I was bringing out the book myself. So if anyone, by the way, wants to write a memoir or a book, and it's a secret sort of desire, find me afterwards when I'm having coffee and have a chat, because I definitely have to pay something forward. Okay?